away from claiming the trophy here during this weekend. Ladies and gents, give it up for LGIM MVP.
MVP, one of the best players to grace us within StarCraft 2, and he's very close to winning another StarCraft title and add to his prize money earnings across multiple years playing the game. But Stephano needs to pull something out of the bag. Well, needs to pull 3 games out of the bag in a row. He's currently down 1-3. This is going to be difficult. This is going to be difficult.
It really is. Stephano now probably just going to open up at exactly the same time he always has done. It's really going to be where we see gas deviations and where he's going to see tech from that point on. That's really going to tell us what he has planned here, what he has in store for MVP. And meanwhile, MVP, command center first for him. Yeah,
very surprising that Stephano didn't opt to drone scout. Of all the maps I would have thought we'd see a 2-Rax, it's going to be this one or the next one afterwards. So not scouting with a drone is very risky from Stephano. For example, if the barracks was slightly north of his natural expansion already, he could very easily just lose this game straight out and it would be a 4-1 win for MVP. So Stephano's taken a risk, but in this game, he's passed. It's okay.
Yep, now command center on the high ground here. MVP trying to just solidify his defenses whilst going very good economical focus here. And that's very, very well defended. And for now, that SCV going to head out into the middle of the map, having a little bit of a look around. Stephano's already seen exactly what's going on, though. So he's going to be fully aware of what is to greet him going into these later stages of the early game.
I think MVP is going to be playing very defensive in this game, specifically this game. Even though Daybreak is one of the larger maps in the map pool to play from distances from the natural to the opponent's natural, he will be very on top of things when it comes to scouting and identifying if Stephano is trying to look for a cheap win to pull this series back a little bit in his favor. MVP won't give away free games. He will not give away free victories to Stephano, as he's gone in and already scouted that option is absolutely possible for Stephano, depending on what he does with his gas.
With those Marines on the way now, MVP morphing in double orbital commands, making sure his bunker is well placed very, very early, which gives rise to the idea of, once again, MVP playing that very, very defensive style that you said earlier on. He doesn't want to lose this game. Why would he want to lose? Game number 5 here. He wants that 4-1 victory in this best of 7. And this SCV just going to chill out, probably go for a scout later on.
Yeah, just checking Stephano's third base, maybe gas, on the natural and drone count and so on. I think Stephano's mentality in this game should be that, when I play straight up, and I'm a pretty good macro player, pretty damn good. Hold on one second. There is not he didn't research circling speed, and that Roach Warrior is down incredibly fast here. It looks like Stephano, I think he may, because he's not still mining gas, just build these 4 roaches, which he can build, and force an overreaction from MVP. So build 4 roaches, chase across the map, show potential aggression, but more importantly, just drone. Try to pick off a couple of SCVs and try to force SCVs to come off to repair a bunker and whatnot. I think that's what his plan is at this point.
And I'm curious to what the reaction would have actually been there from MVP if he'd have spotted a third that early on with that SCV, as he did carry out quite a quick time there. Maybe have just ramped up the aggression once again. Mr. Rotterdam still believing in Stephano here, cheering for his fellow European.
I'm very confused. What is he doing? He's got this 100 gas, and now he's mining... Okay, there they are. Very confused there, because he did take a time to build those roaches, and there's a little bit supply capped after them, so you can't drone too much with the rest of the lava he has. 5 lava, in fact.
Yep.
And going into a second gas. Pretty sure he's looking for an overreaction. Anyway, we focus a lot on Stephano. Let's have a look on the other hand. There's the actual follow-up, as we see it going off. The third hatchery, so definitely looking for an overreaction. We are going to see, though, a change again. Again. MVP every single game, something new. And we are going to see with double gases going down, most likely, Cloak going to be researched here. His gas is a little bit off time, but it's going to be fine when he reaches 200 gas just to go straight over the Cloak. Stephano, with only 4 roaches, and the Banshee probably going to come out as the roaches get there. It's not going to get too much of an overreaction, or even SCV kills, in all honesty. Yep,
these Hellions now just poison themselves in the middle of the map. They see the roaches moving out, so he knows what's going on, and it's to a certain extent. He's actually just going to run on by them, as he only saw 4 roaches.
He's going for the counter-attack. He's like, I can defend it, 4 roaches. Easy. I got a Banshee coming. And now Stephano's forced to defend against those Hellions.
Yeah, the Queen's not able to spread out as quickly as they would like to. They would like to be on the very edge of that creep as well, adding on to those extra layers that he moves forwards. Once again, a very, very timed manner, very regimented there. And still that Cloak going to finish up in a little bit. Second Banshee's going to follow this up as well. So the harassment's going to begin, and Stephano has to deal with old school aggression.
Well, he doesn't even know it's happening at this point. He has not seen the Banshee whatsoever. There's no Spore Crawlers down in this game. There's no Spore Crawlers making, and the layer is late. A lot of Hellions try to make their way through. Great block there by Stephano. Good defense. That could have been dangerous. That could have been scary. On the other side of things, we do have 1-1 upgrades coming down for Stephano, and he did just spot the Banshees. Spore Crawlers are now coming down. So, so far so good for the Frenchman.
Yeah, so far the Banshees, you're right, they haven't really moved out too far. They're not really looking to do some damage here just yet, at least. And that's buys Stephano a lot of time to get those defenses up and running. He's got 10 more drones on the way, really, really cranking that out. And his upgrades are also flying as well, thanks to the fact that he got that wall up very, very quickly. So this could amount to a good lead, but uh-oh, double armory.
Yeah, we are going to see mech here for MVP, but more importantly, these Banshees are coming in. Spore Crawlers and Queens are ready. Layer's ready. He can build an Overseer too.
Let's have a look. Assault the Queen.
One goes down.
And he's going to try and hunt some other things down. Maybe another Queen as well. We're in range of that Spore Crawler, though, so it will be assaulted. And so has to pull back for now.
So far, a really good defense here from Stephano, but he's supply capped at 94, starting 2 Overlords. The classic Stephano mistake, not having enough Overlords here to be able to drone towards his new base.
Oh, Nida Swarm again. Oh, Apollo.
Oh, my gosh.
Apollo. All right.
All right, Stephano, by the looks of it, is going to attempt again a roach play.
Such a gamble.
He needs a few more Overlords in production to actually keep this up. Oh, no, Queen's out in the open. One trash fuse comes down. Where's the Overseer? Another one is going to try and keep it alive. The roaches come in to help out here.
Good support fire by those Hellions, but in the end, a good save by Stephano.
12 roaches and supply capped. All right, that's not too bad, though, as he starts +2. We'll see how this Nidus play is going to work out. He is getting +2 as well. Where is he going to put it? Outside the natural, on the third? Probably on the third by the looks of things here with this Overlord movement. What does MVP have to defend?
Well, it's on the way. And
2 Hellions and
4 Marines.
2 Banshees. Oh my gosh, Stephano could do considerable amounts of damage here.
Yeah.
And behind this, with a third base, with 4 Overlords on the way, which he never started before, he's majorly supply capped. But the Overlord, well, I mean, the Nidosaur's here, with Queens as well, with an Overseer too.
Spreading that creep there is going to make it very, very annoying for him to claim that third base. And the Roaches are actually, well, they never actually came through the Nidus. He's just bringing the Queens along with this. Does he have much energy for transfuses on Roaches?
Well, let's have a look, because Stephano's going to lose his third hatchery, or at least his drones back at home, because there are Hellions making their way to the natural. A nice counter-attack by MVP. MVP saying, I will kill all your money if I can defend with tanks back at home. So it's all coming down to the defense. Stephano actually has to go and kill his opponent.
Opening up the wall, but actually the Queens have started burning down that command center as well. 5 Queens doing a really, really good job, but a lot of drones have already died off. 20 workers going down here. MVP trying to shut down all of the economy he possibly can do. The Overseer helping out considerably against these Banshees, and now Stephano begins the assault. He needs to break down the walls. He needs to get into that main base. The bunker does go down. Stephano trying to ransack this natural.
I think MVP's going to hold this here, Claris. There's only a few roaches. These tanks have 1-1. More tanks are coming down. The Banshee's doing considerable amounts of damage. And behind this, MVP has destroyed all of Stephano's economy. The MVP is outclassing Stephano throughout the entire of the series. He's played the better best of 7, and we are going to have an MVP champion if this is going the way we can all see it going.
51 workers to 26 now. 39 workers were killed off for MVP behind this. He has no economy left at all in comparison to the Terran, and MVP now moves over to the third base, cleans up all of that with the Nidus Worm, tries to clean up the creep eventually. Spire's going down for Stephano, but he can't fuel that. He can't fuel it.
28 drones. Stephano is in massive amounts of trouble. MVP has played this out beautifully, from the initial 4 Hellions attempting the run by versus the 4 Roaches, to the mass amount of Hellions running by, the perfect tank reaction and setup, the 1-1 upgrades, the lot. He's now expanded to the middle of the map. He's killed 39 workers across this game. MVP is handsome. MVP is so good. I will style my hair after him, says @TarsonSC. That's how good he
I
is.
didn't know Tarson had hair, but anyway, now he does move forwards here with those siege tanks to try and kill off the roaches where he can. And MVP now doubling Stefano's supply. These roaches have to do massive damage, otherwise he is down and out. He is in the gutter. The Spire is on the way, but the roaches get killed off in the end.
Stephano has one chance here.
One chance.
Maybe one chance. That one chance is getting 9, 10 Mutalisks out. There's no anti-air, there's no turrets, the only engineering base just been started. And I think MVP is starting to be like, wait a minute, what can you possibly do to win this game?
Yeah.
Right, Mutalisks. So engineering base and Thor production begins, and even the Hellions, I think, here will spot the Spire. So that one chance that Stephano had is gone, man. It's dropped out. MVP is fortifying his victory here.
The move out there was on the way for MVP, but he pulls back to just retain his third base even. And with that now, he's amassing a fantastic army. 69 army supply to 28. So Stephano so against it here. He needs to keep his opponent pinned back so heavily with these Mutalisks to the point where he gains drone after drone after drone after drone. But MVP, I don't think he's going to let that happen.
MVP beat TLO 3-0, Damaga 3-0, and now is looking to beat out Stephano 4-1. With turrets already here, Stephano's last chance option's been shut down, and what we'll end up seeing from MVP is Thor's wait till 2-2, get the Hellbats rolling, and then he's going to come cruising for a victory over the Frenchman. This is going to be incredibly difficult. If Stephano pulls this off, I'll give you more than just a 5 Colaris.
That's great. Thank you very much, Apollo. Well, and we have now 4 Mutalisks extra on the way here for Stephano. He's trying to get that infestation pit down as well, trying to tech up as best he can do, but MVP has actually been supply blocked for a long time here. So if there's any little ways that Stephano could try and get back into it, it would be via that. But he's pumping a lot of those minerals that he has now into that infrastructure, getting this mech rolling so strongly.
Yeah, and with these 2-2 upgrades, that's when the difficult push comes for Stephano to deal with here. Is +2 attack is done, a scan goes down to reveal the infestation pit, to reveal no fast, sly hive coming in to try and make his way to Ultralisk, to Broodlords, or anything. And with the Mutalisks coming in, there's still turrets. Remember, there's easily a Thor not too far away that can come defend as well as SCV. He's repairing the turrets.
Yeah, doing a good job. We're actually repairing here. That missile turret is not going down, but he is getting a lot of worker kills off the back of that, actually. He's actually killed 20, so to come trying to focus down the armories, but those Thors are saying, those are our armories.
Those are our armories. This is my game. MVP taking a 60 supply lead over Stephano, who is making 11 roaches, currently sitting only at 55 drones. I think he knows that MVP is going to move out soon, and he needs to try and beat it somehow, some way. Army supply 46 for Stephano, 114 for MVP.
It's slowly but surely now going in the favor here of Stephano.
Congratulations, he knows. Well done, MVP picks up the victory, 4-1.